Yo, what's up, guys? Just is another day in the life. Today it's like right now it's like 1:34 p.m. right now. So I woke up at like 10:30 a.m. today, which is still pretty late, but alhamdulillah, I'm getting much better with my sleep. Literally, like during Ramadan, I was waking up at like 3:30 and sleeping at like 7. So that sleep schedule was pretty mad. And in the last video, I woke up the same time, but I got 2 hours of sleep. Now I'm like way more refreshed and everything. Every single day, pretty much, not every single day, but like every single week, my sleep, the time that I go to sleep and the time that I wake up is getting earlier and earlier and earlier. So it's becoming much better. Right now, man, I'm not really doing any like outreach, but I'm just doing some. I have like a project that I'm kind of working on the side, and it's gonna bear a lot of fruit in my opinion. And it's something that I think is a genuinely income producing task. Let me just show you real quick. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's an ad. It's for my own business actually, but it's pretty related. Like the business that I'm doing is for myself is a bit related to SMMA. It's a local business that I can manage for myself in this own city, and I can make some immediate money from it, and I can scale it good and everything like that, and it helps me build my skills. So it's not that far from SMMA. I'm still sticking to the same business model and whatnot. But yeah, let me just show you what this is. I might need to bleep out the location, by the way, because it's literally the city that I live in. But yeah, we'll see.
Homeowner who wants crystal clear windows, but cleaning them feels unsafe, like too much of a chore, or you just want it done professionally.
I'm not gonna show the whole thing, but you know that, in my opinion, bro, that was pretty smooth. I had like the edit of the plane and everything, and it's like a brain rot type edit, and then it transfers over to an ad. So I think it's pretty good for catching the person's attention. I'm gonna be running that on Facebook, and yeah, bro, that's essentially what I'm doing right now. I got my journal over here. I'm not trying to yap too much right now, bro, but what the frick, bro? It's not. Yeah, I'm not trying to yap too much right now, but I just wanted to talk about something that I've realized lately, which is that, bro, like a clean mind and a good mind is literally everything, right? So today, like, of course, I didn't wake up at the time that I'm trying to set for myself to wake up every single day, 9 a.m., right? But, you know, I woke up, I didn't use my phone right away. I listened to some good, like, lectures. I listened to some guy who was talking about, like, you know, something like self-improvement related or whatever. And then, yeah, I was doing that while I was eating breakfast, while I was working out. I ate clean. I did all this stuff. I went outside. Felt the fresh, warm sun and everything like that. And now I'm inside. You know, I'm still feeling fresh air. My window's open. So I realized, bro, having a good mind is literally everything. Like you have to, like, it's so important to have a clean mind. And I've noticed that, like, whenever I don't have a clean mind, my mind is all over the place. Like you can't think straight, and it's so important for this, man. Like, honestly. And it's your mind gets distracted if it's not clean. The best thing that I've noticed that keeps my mind clean actually is when my iman is higher. When my iman is higher inside of my life, I've noticed that that's when, personally, I'm not trying to make myself seem like I'm some crazy religious guy or whatever, but I've just noticed personally that that's when my mind is the most clear. That's when I have the most clarity. That's when I'm most disciplined and also motivated as well to do literally anything. So yeah, bro, this is pretty sick, I would say. One thing that I don't like right now is I'm trying to register some phone number for the service-based business that I'm trying to start, and also for like other businesses as well. You gotta have a phone number that's registered, and you have to go through such a tedious process to get that registered, so then you can set up your automations the way that you want it. Even if you wanted to do like something as simple as missed call, text back type reminder, you have to do this. You have to go through this entire process and everything. And before, it wasn't actually a thing in my country. It was only a thing in the US, but now they brought it over to Canada, right? So, and they did it literally like 2 weeks ago, and it's, bro, it's so tedious, and it takes so long, and it's not, most of the time you're probably not even gonna get approved. So it's so annoying to do. And yeah, bro, that's just me ranting about this thing. Yo, so the lighting is pretty messed up right now. I'll maybe put a filter on it. So yeah, it's like 7:30 now. I pretty much spent like the next couple of hours after that last clip that you guys saw just like figuring some stuff out with in terms of like how automations would go, and like phone calls, and like all this crazy stupid stuff that I explained about before. And it turns out that I'm probably not going to be able to do anything about it right now. So I spent literally all those hours and it literally went to waste. But yeah, like the system that I'm going to be using for the advertising for my own company that I'm running here locally in my city is going to be like it's going to be less, less sophisticated, less effective, but nevertheless, I'm going to just roll with that. Just get, my first, 2, 3 clients from that, and then be able to use that money to fund whatever this crazy complex cycle that I was showing you guys that I was complaining about, and be able to actually fund it and be able to actually set up everything properly, because that whole process, it literally requires me to set up like a proper business, like legally and everything like that. So I want to be able to establish a proof of concept that I can actually get this thing to work on like a very basic level before I actually go on like buy some crazy like business license that's gonna cost me like in total probably like $100, right? So essentially that's what I did. Oh, and the specific reason as to why I actually don't like setting up all of that stuff in the first place is because, bro, whenever you're trying to do something, like you should just be doing activities that lead to results as fast as possible. And these types of things where, like, for example, you have to set up some software, or you have to wait until you have like, the proper capacities to in order to actually register yourself for a specific like phone registration thing or whatever. All these types of things are just roadblocks, right? It really makes me feel like I'm not getting anything actually significant done, which is why I hate it so much, because it makes me feel like I'm not getting anything done. Like it's just a big, massive just obstacle that these random people, whoever invented these systems and softwares, like just put in place, just for you to not actually just move smoothly and be able to set up everything in a very efficient way. That's like the main reason I hate this, bro. And this is like honestly in any kind of like online business, this is the fact, and this is the thing, bro. Like I don't same thing with research as well. Like I know that you guys gotta like of course be learning and everything, and even I learn as well. But like something that I noticed that I don't like is like this, and this is something that I did personally, like spending like a whole bunch of time just researching something. Like I just want to get straight to the thing right away, right? And then like I want to be able to get to the thing straight away, and then based off like the feedback that I get from whether that thing went good or bad, I research after that for a little bit, and then right after that I go straight back to doing action. Because bro, just researching in general, it doesn't really make you learn as much as if you're just take action. Taking action, in my opinion, in my own experience, has been probably like the biggest learning thing, the learning experience for me. Of course, research also helps a lot as well, and if you don't research, you're not really progress that fast. And yeah, they both go hand in hand, of course. But like me personally, like I don't really like to spend things like time on things that are really unnecessary. Like some people, for example, inside of their videos, whenever they're teaching how to do something, they spend like literally 30 minutes just explaining how to set up the thing, right? It's like, bro, come on, just teach me like just keep it very simple, right? You don't teach me all the nuances of like, oh, for example, for this software setup, you got to do this and this specific thing, and you got to copy and paste this, and like, no, just tell me the basic things that are gonna lead me to like 80% of the results. The other 20% of things, just cut it out, right? So I don't know if you guys are gonna understand what I'm exactly saying. Maybe if you guys are actually more familiar with what I'm actually doing, like SMMA or any kind of online business, you guys would know. But yeah, the point that I'm trying to get to is like I wanna be able to cut out as much of the stuff that is taking up 80% of the action but yielding to 20% of the results, and focusing on the 20% of things that lead to the 80% of the results, right? There's the 80-20 rule. And a lot of the things that, like, for example, that I did today, where I felt like they were like 20% of the results, but they were 80% of the work, which is why I actually hate doing them. But like it's like you kind of have to do it and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna just work on just setting up the ads for it tomorrow. And then I'm gonna just create like the phone call script and everything like that. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll be able to get everything launched up and running. After this video, you guys are probably, maybe I'm thinking about recording a cold calling video, because I'm not just doing this thing. This is a little bit of a side project that I'm just doing right now. But yeah, you might like, I'm also gonna be doing like SMMA in general. This is all part of SMMA essentially, but it's just like, I was just doing it for my own stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some SMMA cold calling. Maybe you guys might see a video of that. If you guys don't, just remind me. And yeah, like I'm just gonna be, you know, cold calling people for a free trial and stuff. And yeah, bro, that's essentially it. I'm gonna play some basketball now. I'm not playing it because I want to, like, I think it's gonna be fun or anything. I'm just playing it because I need to physically tire myself out, you know? As you guys have probably seen in these last few videos, I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, and one thing that's really helping me as of lately is just tiring myself out physically, not just working out, but also doing cardio as well. Cardio is like the main thing, so just trying to get that cardio in, and playing a little bit of basketball, even if it's like 20 minutes and stuff, even if it's like moderate intensity, and then that should make me get tired out, and I should be able to fix my sleep schedule, inshallah. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it from it, maybe you got some insight from it. If you guys want to hit me up anywhere for anything, literally, if you guys business inquiries, you know, you just want to talk to me in general, you guys can go inside of the description. My IG is going to be in the bio, and sorry, in the description, and you guys can hit me up over there. And yeah, bro, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Assalamu alaikum. By the way, if you guys are wondering who I'm actually watching to set up the ads, it's this guy. His name is Joel Kaplan. He has like a full entire course, 12-hour course on his channel. There's some guy, he teaches how to like teach ads inside of that video. So I'm just copying whatever that guy does. If I get results from it, I'll let you guys know. This is, of course, if I get results from it after I have literally the entire thing set up and not just like the basic thing that I'm doing right now. So I'll let you guys know, and then I'll update you guys.